Hi students, welcome to online class. In this video we are going to discuss about chapter 11 functions. Now we are going to see about the next topic, returning values. In the previous video we have discussed about returning from function, and then we discussed about what is mean by return statement, and then we have discussed the syntax of return statement. So return statement is the last statement in the function definition. So that is going to be the termination point. That is going to be the termination point of the function. Now we are going to see returning values. So we know very well about that. The return statement is going to return the value. With the help of return statement, we are going to return the value to the main function. With the help of return statement, we are going to return the value to the main function. The functions that return no value. So whenever a function is not returning any value, whenever the function's data type, whenever the function's return type is void, then that function will not return any value, because the data type or return type is void. Void means nothing. It holds nothing. It holds nothing. It holds nothing. So the function's data type is declared as void. Can you understand, students? The function that does not return any value is called void, is declared as void. The data type of the function, if the data type of the function is treated as integer, if the data type of the function is treated as integer, if no data type is explicitly mentioned. So whenever there is no data type is mentioned for the function, whenever there is no data type is mentioned for the function, then the data type of the function is treated as integer. Can you understand, students? So whenever we are not giving the data type for the function, then the data type is considered as integer by default. By default, if no data type is specified, the compiler, that is C++ compiler, will treat it as integer. Now see this example. When you see this example, then you can understand. So whenever the function's data type is given as integer, so we want to use the return statement. Whenever the function's data type is given as integer, then we want to return some value. But see the second example. In the second example, there is no data type is specified. So add is the function name, but there is no data type is specified. So whenever we are not specifying the data type, whenever we are not specifying the data type or return type, then the compiler takes by default integer as the return type, integer as the data type. See here, in both the prototypes, that is in both the function declaration, in both the prototypes, the return value is integer. So see this example. In the first example, they have specified int. They have specified int. But in the second example, there is no data type. So that is what they are saying. In both the prototypes, the return value is integer, because by default the return value of the function, the return value of the function in C++, by default the return value of the function in C++ is of integer data type. When no return value, that is when no return type is explicitly given, whenever we are not specifying the data type for the function, whenever the function does not have any data type, it takes by default integer. Now you see the following examples. Look at the following examples. In these examples, you can see the function's prototype, that is a function name is sum. We are going to see what is the return type of the function. See here, int sum, int comma float. So from this example, what can you understand? You can understand that sum is the function name and then it consists of two parameters. Sum is the function name and it consists of two parameters, int and float. And then what is its return type? Integer is its return type. So that is what they have given. Integer is the return type. So like that, see the next one, float area, float comma float. So area is the function name and what is its data type? Float is the data type, that is return type. Then see the next one, character result. So there is no parameter but result is the function name. Result is the function name. What is its return type? Character. We can call it as return type or data type. So the function's return type or data type is character. And then see the last one, double fact int of n. Double fact int of n. So fact is the function name. Fact is the function name. Double is its data type. Double is the data type of the function, return type of the function. Can you understand, students? See, very simple. Whenever the function's data type is not given, it takes by default integer. Whenever we are not specifying the data type of the function, it takes by default integer. Whenever we are not returning any value, then we can declare it as void. Whenever we are not returning any value, we can declare it as void. Can you understand, students? Now we are going to see the next topic, returning non-integer values. Returning the non-integer. Non-integer means other than numbers. We are going to return other than numbers. Other than numbers means we are going to return the characters. We are going to return the string. We are going to return the character or string. So that is what they called it as non-integer values. So using the return statement, we are going to return the character or string. Using the return statement, we are going to return the character or string. So see here, a string can also be returned to a calling statement. A string can also be returned to a calling statement. So using the return statement, we are going to return the string to the main function. Now you see here, in this program, they have defined the function display. They have defined the display function. So what is the display function? Here they are going to return Chennai. So the string Chennai is going to be returned. See, display is the function name, students. Display is the function name and its data type is character. So character means what is its return type? Character is the return type. Whenever the function's return type is character, what is its return type? Character. If the function's return type is integer, what is its return type? Integer. Float means floating return type. Double means double return type. So here they have specified character. So we are going to return the character. So see here, return Chennai. So the parameter given is Chennai. Chennai will be returned to the main function. Chennai will be returned to the main function. Now come to the main function. So inside the main function, we are declaring one-dimensional character array. We have declared one-dimensional character array. So one-dimensional character array, that is S of 50. S of 50, that is a one-dimensional character array. So the capacity is 50 characters. It can hold maximum 50 characters. So now they are using strcpy. So strcpy means string copy. strcpy means string copy. So that's why they have included the header file called hash include string.h. Whenever we are using string functions, strcpy, strcat, so string functions, we want to include the header file called string.h. So they are using the string function strcpy. So what they are going to copy is, so they are calling the display function. They are calling the display function s comma display. S comma display. So s is the target string. S is the target string. So we are invoking, we are calling the function display. So when we call the function, what will happen? Chennai will be returned. Chennai will be returned. So it comes to the source string. Chennai will comes to the source string. So Chennai will be copied to the variable s. Chennai will be copied to the variable s. Can you understand, students? We have declared one-dimensional character array. One-dimensional character array s of 50. One-dimensional character array s of 50. So they are using strcpy function. What is the syntax for strcpy? Strcpy function target comma source. So source will be copied to target. Target comma source. Source will be copied to target. So now which is the target? S is called the target. S is called the target. And then what about the source? So in the source we are calling display function. In the source string we are calling display function. When display function is executed, what is the result? What is the value returned? Chennai. What is the value returned, students? Chennai. So Chennai comes to the source string. Chennai comes to the source string. So automatically Chennai is copied to the variable s. Then we are printing the variable s. We are printing the variable s. So from this program you can understand the control is transferred from the source string, that is CPY function. The control is transferred to the display function. The control is transferred to the display function, and then we are returning the string. String is returned to the main function. Instead of returning a value, instead of returning a number, we are returning non-integer value. Non-integer value means we are returning the string. So Chennai is the string that is going to be returned to the main function, that is strcpy. And then it is copied to the variable s, and then we are printing s. Now let us see this thing in a practical manner. So click on the start menu, click on Dev C++, then Control plus N for new file. After that paste the program. So whenever you paste the program, so we want to leave the space. So there will be lot of space I want to leave. So after typing the program, we want to save the program. So Control plus S is used to save. Control plus S is used to save the program. So whenever we save the program, it shows save as dialog box. So we are saving as returning string. Returning string. So here you can see. Now when I press F11, it asks me, so there will be no errors. So automatically it executes the program. Whenever there is no error, so the execution will happen. Whenever the execution is happened, see here, example, function with non-integer return Chennai. So the statement, function with non-integer value, what is the value is returned? Chennai. So whatever is given within this return statement, that will be printed. So if I give welcome, so when I give welcome, that word welcome will be printed on the screen. So when I press F11, after saving the program, here you can see the output as welcome. Can you understand, students? So here see the output example. Function with non-integer return Chennai, right? So I think you might have understood this video. So let's end the class. So thank you students.